Hello, as you can tell on the screen, I chose to do my presentation on The Absolute True Diary of a Part-Time Indian by Sherman Alexie, and the name in the bottom right corner tells you this is Stephanie Steele. So, the part, as you can say, that resonated with me throughout the book was the friendship between Junior and Rowdy. They were best friends since birth. They did everything together. They climbed trees. They got into fights. Well, Rowdy got into fights. Junior was the smart one. Rowdy was the tough one. Two peas in a pod. They were born on the same day. So it was inevitable that these two would become friends and just stick together through it all. And I think it represents the reservation as a place where you can be yourself, that you will always have at least one person who knows what it's like to live there. They have the same difficulties, they go through the same ups and downs as you do, and it's always nice to have someone, especially your age, understand what you're going through. And Junior and Rowdy are definitely a great representation of having that one best friend for life. But also, they represent how quickly that friendship can just go downhill. Junior decides that he wants to better his life. He doesn't want to end up like an alcoholic like his father. He doesn't want to, be one of those typical Indian kids living on the reservation. So he decides he wants to go to Reardon, which is a school off the reservation, and it's one of the best schools in their state that he can sort of easily go to. So Junior wants to leave. Rowdy knows his life on the reservation isn't going to change. He doesn't see himself getting any better. He will always be the tough kid. He has lost the hope, as you'll see in the next slide, that Junior still wants to obtain and dreams about. And just the fact that Junior wants to go to Reardon completely changes their relationship together. Rowdy just turns a complete 180 against Junior and wants nothing to do with him, even though Junior is the same kid, the same scrawny Indian friend that he grew up with. The only thing changing is that he's going to a different place during the day. And just the fact that the high school became that place that just changed everything. So for Junior, the school became the place of hope. He felt that to better himself and to just get away from the problems he faced on the reservation, this was his best chance at continuing his life and not ending up like his father. Later on, one of his father's friends, Eugene, gets shot, and he doesn't want to end up like that. So having the school represent that place of hope, of getting away from the reservation in a positive way, just becomes the forefront for Junior to just escape. Even though the reservation is still his home, he's still same Junior. The school has become the place of identity that will forever change Junior through the eyes of the reservation. So the school itself is a white school. Junior becomes the only Indian student there. It identifies how separated the reservation is from the school. It caused Rowdy to, just the name of it, to completely turn on Junior. And it's a complete different from the reservation, where there's nothing but drunken fathers and mothers who just stay home and do nothing. Well, they do stuff, but they don't. There's nothing for them to do but just be, stay at home mothers, which basically means life on the reservation kind of sucks. So the school becomes the escape. As you can kind of see in the picture for Junior, it creates a bright future for him. He's got the positive role models, and he gains that all-important hope that his life can and will get better. The reservation is still his home. That's a great identity. It's still going to be a part of Junior no matter where he goes, because you can't take the home away from who you are. You can leave the home, but it doesn't change who you become. What you decide later on changes how you present yourself. And so allowing Junior to go to Reardon, to have the school be that place of identity, definitely allows for Junior to grow and retain the hope. And eventually, Rowdy and Junior reconnect, but it takes a lot of time, and it just, they do get better, but that's kind of it. Just the fact that the school, just that one place, Junior stayed the same. Junior was the same kid Rowdy grew up with, but just the fact that the school became that one place that changed everything, really connects with how, just the physical area one stays or one goes to can completely change the demeanor and representation of how we see people and their everyday lives. So thank you for watching. Hope it was a little clear, and have a good night.